Hello and welcome to your reading. My name is Rowan. Today we're going to get some collective messages for you guys. Keep in mind I'm reading for lots and lots of people, so not every message is going to fit exactly for you, okay? Just take what's yours. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit, and these are timeless. So right as I'm opening up the energy here, I heard something about lampreys, the animal, so you might want to look into the lamprey's meaning. So that has a significant meaning to some cultures. It can also be a sign of renewal and metamorphosis, or like very big change. Let's see, here's something about DC coming up here. Somebody might be in DC or have to do a trip to DC. What else, please, Spirit? Something about banking. Somebody might have to file documents in DC. I'm hearing it's going to go fine. If you've been worried about it, that's for somebody. And there's something about the color blue. Okay, we have authority figures. With this gavel here, somebody might have to go for some kind of legal thing in DC. Your spirit guides are protecting you through this. If you are dealing with some kind of karmic stuff in the judicial system, you're being protected. You're being told to pray about it as well. Yeah, there's some kind of wisdom that's going to be granted to you through prayer. Unicorns may be significant. Horse may be significant. For somebody here, there's a piece of jewelry that might be related to a horse or a unicorn or something. Might be related to a mother or mother figure in your family. I'm hearing to wear that if you're worried about some kind of legal thing. That's for somebody. Yeah, this person was definitely a prayer warrior. Whoever it was that owned this piece of jewelry, this part of the message. For some of you as well, there might be a connection with horses through your spiritual line here, or from some kind of family member that traveled, okay, like that immigrated. That's for someone. Okay, now let's get into the real heart of the messages today, because they wanted me to tell you those. I don't usually go that specific for these, since I am reading for lots of people, but they said that was important. Somebody has some Native American, some indigenous lineage here, because there were two different things that came out about that. Alright, so buffalo, horse, hawk, and mountain lion are big on this group, okay? Whatever your background is, even if you don't have indigenous lineage, these animals are watching over this collective right now. But this is just a confirmation to those of you that do have an indigenous connection, that your ancestors are overseeing this message. Yeah, this is another ancestor card for me, these monarch butterflies. And they're helping you with this next beginning here. Okay, this is my full card in this deck with the shepherd puppy. The shepherd dog is all about leading you to the next stage of your life. They help you with that stuff. They're like your partner in crime. It says you're starting a new adventure, run free and take a leap of faith. And there's lots of butterflies on this card too, I just realized. And it's not like that in every card in this deck. Alright, whatever this legal family situation is, might involve children. Somebody is coming to oversee this and give you pure-hearted advice, okay? This is somebody that you haven't gone to before for advice that's going to help the wheel continue turning for you, because you've been at a standstill for a minute. What I say about the horses in the wheel with the chariot, very next card here. Somebody might actually have a connection to white horses as well. There might be a special meaning to that, or you might dream about them. Somebody here is connected to Athena as well. So I'm seeing like a war horse. Actually, something about war horses have been coming up for me the last few days. A lot of videos about horses trained for war has been coming up for me. So there's something here about that for you guys. Let's find out more about this warhorse energy, because I feel like that's the direction we're headed in. Spirit, tell me about this warhorse. Tell me about the warhorse energy for the collective, please. Another horse. Alright. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. Oh, and with wisdom coming up earlier with the horse, Hayagriva might actually be a really important guide for some of you in this reading, okay? So if you're connected to that lineage at all, Hayagriva is Hindu god. He's a form of Shiva, I believe. And I actually have a video about him. And he has a white horse head. So you might want to check out that video. I'll link it below. Now, making this detailed plan and collecting this information is going to help you get your money back on track with these coins. You know, this is a changing energy for you. And this is also the energy of, like, these war horses and these, like, helpers in spirit for you. Getting you out of some of the situations that were karmically brought into your life. And shining the sun on these people who were trying to make you look bad. Some of you have been backed into a corner over and over and over again by people who were trying to, like, stop the wheel from turning for you. They wanted you to be stranded all alone. For some of you, this might have involved, like, slandering your name or slandering your mental health. Some of you, they might have literally, like, affected your mental health with the cuckoo coming up. And look at all these butterflies in the background. You have a long ancestral line of really dark energies. And there's only like one or two that were really in your corner for this last part of your life with strength here. You know, if you look here, there's only one butterfly hanging out with this bird. The rest of them have all left, and it's because a lot of demonic ancestors have been, like, dismissed for you. It's like they've been sent to the other side, so spirit can kind of deal with them. Yeah, there were a lot of people who kind of were pushing you, I'm hearing, towards extinction, right? Pushing your positive value in your family lineage towards an extinction, basically. Because you're one of the only bright souls to put up a real fight against these demonic forces in your family lineage for a long time. And I get that it was family that brought a lot of you to court. I do feel like this judicial connection for most of you is related to family. So this could be divorce, this could be like family members suing you over frivolous shit. For a lot of you, it has to do with a property or like an inheritance of a property. A lot of you, it has to do with a house. I'm hearing you don't even want that house anyway. Spirit's saying if you could see, which I feel like a lot of you can, see the negative energy and like fucked up, nasty spirits that linger in this house, you wouldn't even want it. Don't even deal with it if you don't have to. You'll be given your own castle, okay? Like, you're being led to a different housing situation if that's something you've been dealing with. If this was a divorce, a better partner is coming. Like a spiritual partner, not just somebody who says that they're spiritual. I feel like this person put you into stress. This might have been financial abuse for some of you. And this might have affected your food as well. Somebody here might have a Pomeranian in spirit or in the physical. that's connected to this. It's not for everyone. I'm hearing this dog is like moving energy for you in a good way. They're helping to clear some of the stagnancy, okay? Your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away situations that aren't working for you anymore, and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. Cut these people the fuck off. If you are in some kind of legal dispute about a home, I'm hearing drop it. I feel like there's a sunk cost fallacy or something going on, where you've just put so much into this, and Spirit's saying, we will take care of you, just get out of it. Okay, that's for somebody. I'm obviously not a lawyer or any kind of like professional with this. This is all for entertainment purposes, but I have to pass this message along to anybody who was already having that feeling and needs that confirmation, okay? Because there's something here about like really needing to meditate. This kept flashing out and I couldn't even get to it. This is what I'm saying, like there's so many cards that are just like sticking together and stuff, preventing me from getting to the meditate card. So you might have had a lot of situations after you were kind of like pulled off your throne, so to speak, in this situation that have kept you from being able to meditate. And it's because somebody is sending this anger energy towards you. Somebody might also be getting like, I don't know, like hot flashes or like some kind of like overheating situation, like a body temperature issue. But it has to do with being like really hot, okay? And I don't, you know, if this isn't like a medical thing and you've already ruled that out, I feel like it has to do with some kind of weird energy from this person, like from these family members that is being kind of put onto you. It's like a very stressful energy. Yeah, these people might avoid you in the physical, but they're like attacking you in the spirit and talking behind your back. Yeah, we have sarcasm. They say very sarcastic things about you. And I got tune in reverse, so try to tune out of their energy. Yeah, wasting your time and energy. Something here about letting this go, because I feel like it's throwing things off. It's cluttering your mind, body, spirit, home, finances. It's a very overwhelming energy, and it almost feels like this energy, oh my god, okay. Just split the deck and this came out, okay? Hated. Alright, so Spirit is going to give you the info you need to get through this situation. You're going to get your answer within days, not weeks, okay? And for some of you, you might hear it through gossip, but you won't need to seek it out, alright? Narcissistic family. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's so important not to negotiate with these people. This came up in reverse. There is no negotiation with narcissists. Some of you might be new to realizing that you're surrounded by narcissists. Like, you might have just realized, I'm hearing, like, maybe 2 years ago. And I feel like that's pretty new when you're realizing it's your family. Like, it does take a long time to be like, what the hell am I dealing with? What are these creatures I'm dealing with, right? And, you know, it's so important. You might be in this energy of, like, I'll wait and we'll see, they'll figure it out. Spirit's like, you gotta leave this behind. Because narcissists do not change. They are a danger to you. It's not something that can be healed, okay? These are not normal people. Okay, you might have a family member that's part of this that is a scientist. They may work with chemicals or be maybe like chemical engineer, chemist. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I'm talking about living relatives, alright? All of the ones that have passed on that were causing issues, like I said, have already been dismissed. Like, we saw those butterflies in their card, alright? So you might be going through, like I said, this stagnancy energy. You might be feeling like you should stay home all the time because you're just like exhausted. You might either be dieting to a very strict degree where you're like not eating enough, or eating stuff that isn't like satisfying to you. Just like, yeah, it's like a very unsatisfying feeling where you might not be losing weight or putting on healthy weight, whatever it is that you need. It's like, or you might be overeating. Okay, there's something about that. And it's kind of from this energy. Somebody wants you to be overworked. So you might be worried about work even when you're trying to be cozy at home. You might find yourself in a more frigid energy emotionally than you'd like to be. And it's because these people just always want you to be thinking about how everyone's disagreeing with you. Okay? They want you to change yourself to fit their narrative, to like do whatever it is they want. Somebody here is an elderly person as well. This could be that scientist, it might not be. Yeah, these people are pretending not to hold a grudge to your face, but you know. I am going to clear my space because this clutter energy is like annoying me. I'm doing some sound clearing, so I'm going to hit this little chime here in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I usually use smoke, but I can't really use smoke in here right now, so bear with me. But they're just messing with my cards too much, and I don't want to waste all of your time standing here shuffling over and over and over again when it won't even work. Oh my god, cleanse your space. I love these. That just fell out of the deck. Yeah, you might be feeling vulnerable right now. And this is because this energy hangs out behind your shoulder blades and above your head. It's like a thought form that has been sent to you from a very pissed off family member. For a lot of you, this is whatever woman is behind. It's like a woman behind a man. So it could be like this man's wife or girlfriend, that could be this man's brother or sister, something like that. But I feel like this is a peer. This isn't somebody that's like significantly older than this person. It's not like a mother and son or something. For a lot of you, it's a brother, sister, or a couple. It's different for everybody here. But they're linked in some specific way. It's not just friends, okay? They're linked by family. They are trying to cause challenges for you. They might even be calling on angels and deities. They might know which ones you connect with, because you might be very vocal about your spirituality, or you might wear something that reflects your spirituality, but I'm hearing that, you know, the divine likes you better. Let's just put it that way. Somebody in this situation could be from another country than you. Not for everybody. Somebody wants your contact information. Specifically, where you live or where you stay. Why is this important? Somebody's dad or stepdad might be involved. I don't know why this is important, but there's also something about this energy or this home that could be, for some of you, whatever it is that you're fighting about in court, there could be a place that's located near caves. Why are the caves important? Can you give me some more information on this, Spirit? What's with the caves? Sorry guys, this is one of those readings that's like hard to get through. And I feel like this information will click for whoever it's for, but for me it's just so random. Okay, the caves might be a landmark near wherever this is happening, because they're showing me like a road sign, like you're driving down a highway or something, and it's like X number of miles until this cave. I don't know, that just might be a confirmation for somebody. And just as there's two people working against you, Spirit is sending almost like two warhorse spiritual energies to help get things moving for you. Okay? They're around you. They're just guardian angel type of spirits. And they're clearing all this chaotic drama or like the remnants of this drama. What did I say about Indigenous connection here? Okay, you got some war horses helping you out. You have some, for a lot of you, this is like Indigenous connection. There could be like a connection between an Indigenous tribe and these caves for someone. That's important. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that part resonates for you. I'm interested in that. Yeah, with Rishi here, we have rebirth, second chances, and renewal. Now, keep in mind, this is the only Indigenous person in this entire deck. This is a Druid deck, so, like, it really doesn't have that kind of stuff. Very interesting. Now, Rishi is also about, like, strengthening your immunity, strengthening your immune system. So some of you... Oh, this is specific. Okay, somebody might be trying to visit you, like I was saying earlier, like, get your address, and it's because... they might, this is so weird, they might be sick and they're trying to get you to catch like COVID or something, like showing up at your house with like the flu, or they've just been exposed to somebody that has the flu and you have weakened immunity or some kind of energy like that. It's freaking weird. So, you know, don't answer the door. Leave their ass outside. I feel like you wouldn't answer the door anyway, but you might just be a really polite person and your guides are just giving you some kind of heads up that somebody is going to, like, expose you to something here. There's more butterflies. Okay, goldenrod, happiness, success, and prosperity. That's what these war horses are here to, like, help bring in for you. You know, they're helping you to get... I just realized there's a butterfly in this card, too. Anyway, they're coming in to help you, like, move forward again, because you've been at this standstill. For some of you, if you are not making enough at your work, there's going to be, like, an opportunity that you have for some kind of side thing, or, like, a little job or some kind of thing you do for someone where they give you something extra that helps pay off a bill maybe you've had, or something like that, okay? It's going to help you expand and, like, regrow after everything. Some of you might want to leave tobacco as an offering to these ancestors, like the warhorse ancestors, because they're helping with your expansion right now. See this world over this person's heart? They're helping you get back to this energy where you can send your healing to the world instead of just, like, surviving day to day, week to week, right? You can also make an offering of this, which I'm not going to say on YouTube anymore. So, yeah. If you're a gardener, go for it. I feel like these warhorse ancestors are into it. Hell yeah. What else, please? Okay, we have mugwort, which is dreams. It's also like my witch's herb, I guess. And then we have blue vervain. Love, relationships, and union. Okay, somebody is working through the dream state as well. They might be sending you, like, kind of visions or, like, daydreams that are very unpleasant. So you might catch yourself thinking, like, strange scenarios that you wouldn't normally think. And be like, why did I just think about that? That's so weird. I'm hearing speak over it. Because this person is trying, or this group, whatever, these two people, whoever it is that's, like, in the family sending you all this crap energy, wants you to fail in love, because there is an energy in your family of failing in love, okay? I feel like almost everyone in your family has gotten a divorce, or, like, should have gotten a divorce, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of very jealous people that you might not carry those wounds, or you might have already worked through any kind of negativity that you have around love. You might be having dreams about people that you care about. It doesn't have to be romantically, but just people berating you, like that kind of weird energy. And Spirit's saying, speak over that stuff. You know, call in the war horses whenever you sense that. Ask them to trample it. Okay? Because these energies are sent to you directly and indirectly by these people, but regardless, they can be canceled out. You have much more claim over your energy than anybody else does. So speak out loud over it. You can also use mugwort to clear. Alright, gardeners, there you go. Got another one in here. With the Justice card, I love it. Some of you might want to work with this plant. Okay? Might want to do a little smoky smoke. And talk to God about justice. Ooh. Let's see. On this card it says in Congress. It looks like it has the Constitution up there. You guys need to ask Spirit about the state of the world right now. That sounds like a bad time to me, but there's something about that here. It's going to help you like manifest with number 11 here. It's going to help you understand what your role in the upcoming world events are, because you need to like clear yourself first and get out of this energy and get away from these people. And then you have a role to play. Okay? So I'm hearing you guys are dreamers in the best way. Like in the sense that you understand what your role in the changes are. Okay? Yeah, we have lemon balm. Yeah, part of your role in all of this is to act as like the antivirus to the things that people are being sold about our country, our world. Yeah. The devil here, you're the antithesis of that. You're working against that energy, and with Blackberry, you're binding that energy. My collective is the revolution. We don't deal with this shit. Because I think that this collective are some of the few people right now that are open-minded enough and intelligent enough to understand what's happening on a bigger scale, and also understand how to give everyone their proper space for their individuality while still coming together. Because that's a skill that I think a lot of people have never practiced. Yarrow, okay? So for some of you here, yeah, I'm just gonna say it as it is. I'm getting that there's a lot of like women in my collective who've like come to hate men, and like valid, I get it. Totally can understand this, but Spirit is saying to work on that, because with this like Ace of Air, okay, like that's an Ace of Swords. You are gonna need to be cool with certain men in the future, because they're gonna help be your sword for some of the things that you're gonna speak out about. There's a lot here about that, okay? You know, that's a lot of the population. You don't have to change anybody. Hell no, we're not doing that anymore. But there's plenty of men that are good people out there. And heal what you need to heal in yourself so that you can, like, interact without assuming, you know? But trust me, I get that energy for sure. Yeah. You've been equipped with this Sai here. You've been equipped with everything you need to, like, figure out if somebody is, like, if a man is a piece of shit right away. I'm just gonna be real about it. You've been in this hermit energy for a very long time. And what I'm describing, like, this, ick around men has nothing to do with romance. I'm gonna be real with you here. This is just about, like, having men that you can be friends with in life that are trustworthy, because they exist. Yeah, the world is a big place, and there are people in your soul tribe that are men, and I feel like your ancestors are gonna lead you to them, and they're gonna be like some of your protectors from these like crappy men, these like evil ass monstrous men that a lot of us have dealt with. Yeah, because like good men value this high priestess energy and aren't gonna like try for romance. You know what I mean? They exist, I swear. And I feel like with this new energy coming in here, soul family's coming together. There's nothing else that can come in to really stop this in the next couple of years, because it's already been put on hold with some world events, because I think 2020, literally the death card, 2020 was a big energy disturbance on purpose. But with this oak coming in, this is divine stability. Okay, this is like also the energy of like divine nourishment, and Spirit is sending us the groups that we need to be around. They're going to direct you to them. And these are going to be people that help cleanse out anything else that's really traumatizing that you've been through in your life. And also allow you to kind of breathe again with Mullen coming up. Ooh, this reading's all over the place. I hope this helps whoever it's meant to. If you're new here, my readings are not usually like this. This one's kind of crazy. But that'll be it for this one. I'm sending you guys lots of love. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that's just your energy that I'm reading, an animal communication or Reiki healing, I do those remotely, and you can book with me only through my website, Elderbeingsintuition.com. Don't get scammed. There's people who pretend to be me. I'll just go to my website. That's it. Alright, I'm sending you guys lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.